Good morning, everyone. We're continuing here in the words of the Chazon Ish, Emunah B'Tachin, in the midst of describing the levels of loftiness that a person could reach in Midas, in his Avas Yisrael, the way that he cares for and loves another Jew, how he can overlook and he can only see the good and he can only want the good, and it will bother this person himself if Khalili he caused any ounce of pain or he acted in any negative way that wasn't commensurate with what this person is expecting or what they need. Now listen, he writes, nevertheless, even though that somebody can end up doing the wrong thing to him, and says the Chazon Ish, I can overlook it because I don't really have so much faith in people that they're of the loftiest, most noble nature to begin with. So if they do wrong, it doesn't take away my love for them. I still love them because Hashem says, and I developed in my heart a true Ava for this Jew. Says the Chazon Ish, nevertheless, he can still feel esteem and honor in his heart towards them. And there are no negative thoughts in his heart which belittle the honor and shame and disgrace the honor to others. The delicacies of the neshama, which means this perfection of one's character traits, which we are aiming for, they refine a person to such a point that he can employ leman hatoiv hamolei, for the sake of the complete good, gam b'shnei hafachim b'noisei echad, two opposing character traits, b'noisei echad, in one realm of existence, as he's going to explain, because really what's going on right now is that I'm acting in two totally different ways, but it's all for the sake of this love, and it's all coming from the total refinement of my character. And he writes, ma'ashim es atzmai al kol sha'al al chesed hashleimish b'segulas hamidos, a person could fault themselves in every single step of the way for their deficiency in their own character traits, which means that I was not exalted enough and in tune enough with my friend to give them what they need, or to give them the save upon him yafa, as the shining countenance. I didn't do enough chesed, I wasn't careful enough not to hurt them, so on and so forth. That's my deficiency. That's what I'm lacking. However, you could still be mezaka, you could still attribute to your friend is the chus gemor muchletes, a completely and decidingly meritorious way that you look at him, meaning that even though that your friend does something wrong to you, and even though that your friend is treating you not nicely, and even though he's let you down, but I don't even look at that. I'm mizaka, I see the schus, I see the good. I will don everything l'chavschus. I will judge him favorably in every single situation and always continue to make excuses for him. Why he did this, why he didn't do this, how come he's acting like this? No, this is my friend. This is the one that I love, the way that I love myself. This is the one that I care about. I'll do anything for them. Even if my friend's sins are so great, they've become so thick, like a rope that pulls a wagon. You need a very strong rope to pull a wagon. He's quoting over here a pasuk in Yeshaya. You need a very strong rope to pull a wagon. A wagon is heavy, and let's say that it is laden with its wares. So you need super strong rope that's not going to snap and not going to break. Says Yeshaya, a person can do so much hate, so many sins, it just keeps wrapping around and around and around and around and again, so that the rope of sin that you have created is so big and thick and strong, it could pull a wagon with it if it wants. Even if my friend has wronged me so many times like this, or I see so many things that are not right about the way that he behaves, I overlook, and I need to be able to see the good, the Tselem Elokim, the goodness that is there, and therefore I'm going to I'm going to be mechabed to honor. I'm going to make sure that I don't do anything that's going to cause him pain. And if I do cause him pain, I feel bad myself. Now we're going to have to, of course, discuss. People are thinking, oh, well, you should be a shmata. You should overlook everything the person does to you. They hurt you, they damage you, and all these things. Okay, we'll get there. We'll speak about it. But right now, the Chazini, she's laying the groundwork so that we should understand what you could achieve, what you could reach. You could be a person whose Avas Yisrael is so great. All that concerns you is, I, Khalila, never want to hurt this person. And if this person does something that does hurt me, I never had any great hope or faith in them to begin with, because I know that not everybody has such a noble spirit, and they are going to make mistakes. And my love trumps all of that, and therefore it covers up his mistakes, and I continue to see the good, and I try to do everything I can to make that person's life better and infuse it with chesed, kindness, rachamim, mercy, goodness, the traits that HaKadosh Baruch Hu has allowed me to elevate within myself. Have a wonderful day and a wonderful Shabbos.